second episode of Delhi Darshan is about Sarojini Nagar, which is another flea market in Delhi. Wow, there's people pointing at me. And yeah, don't be too surprised if somebody randomly comes up to you with anything from perfume to belts. That's very common. Nahi bhaiya, thank you. You're gonna hear that a lot. That basically that means no, thank you. But Sarojini Nagar is a flea market, and they sell nail paint, watches, belts, and they have very strange jingles. You can buy all kinds of things here, fruits, vegetables, fake flowers, I mean fake plants to keep in your houses. There's clothes for small children, which is unexpected. There's purses, belts, crockery, even suitcases, which is a thing. You could basically come here, do your entire year, lifetime's shopping, and then leave in an hour. That's fun. You see, Sarojini Nagar is quite famous. So famous, in fact, that there's even whole stand-ups on this place, uh, which are very famous and also very accurate if you've ever seen them. So getting to Sarojini Nagar is pretty easy, and I'll just describe that while we're doing some normal homey stuff, because that's what people come here to do generally. But you could either get here by cab, which is what I did, which is also the stupid option, because there's a metro station right outside gate number 3 of Sarojini Nagar. Part of the fun of coming here, like any other place in Delhi or famous place in Delhi, is the food. So every single street is laced with the aroma of either street food or sewage, which is appetizing. But there's also a shopping complex, which is more just a food complex with a multi-level car park built up by NDMC.
A few moments later.
So the nice thing about Chandni Chowk is that there's street food on basically every street, like I mentioned before. And I would certainly eat from one of those joints if it wasn't so hot. But I've been sweating bullets and it's really, really, really hot. So I've come to Haldiram's, which is a street food place that it's basically a chain that's spread out all over India. And it's really famous and all that, and it's also really good. I just got offered aids in running away from home. That's super appropriate, but we just pieced out for a second to grab a bite to eat, and the market is 10 times more crowded than it was about 15 minutes ago, which is fun. But anyway, never mind the aids to run away from home. We are heading to a shop that somebody has given us a reference for, that is called Shiraj Creations. Um, the people I'm with have shopped there before, and is it good? Uh, She's saying she thinks it's good, so we'll go there. There's there's a there's good places to shop pretty much at every corner, at every square inch of this place, but it's go somewhere where you have a reference. So that shop turned out to be not so good. We're gonna look for another shop now. So we found the place finally. It was not called Shiraj Collections or whatever. It's called Anand Store. part of the charm of Chandni Chowks. He happens to be the very cheap and value for money dresses. People are staring at me like crazy. Um, so we're going to shop. I think. So I've already showed you a bunch of things from Sarojini Nagar that we got from Sarojini Nagar, but the weirdest one is this little washing machine cover. This is, I mean, it's made out of plastic. It has a checkerboard pattern on it and all that, and it's supposed to be for a front load washing machine like the one we have. But that's not the point. The point is that there's something for everyone at Sarojini Nagar, and I would highly recommend visiting if you're coming to Delhi for work or to visit, or for tourism or something like that, or even if you just live near Delhi, because yeah, it's pretty interesting. It's You should definitely visit, if for nothing but the crazy weird jingles that I won't spoil because they're hilarious. So my recommendation for the place is 10 out of 10. I would visit it again.